We're gonna hit some quads and glutes right now. Today is Thursday. We are 4 weeks out of the Olympia this weekend. Holy crap, cannot believe we're 4 weeks out, but super excited. We actually just got back from Pittsburgh yesterday. We went for a quick trip to film my road to Olympia. So 4 weeks out this weekend, grind time. Things are in a good spot, but we wanna make sure we're ahead. So we're gonna do quads and then some cardio.
One. Not from the knees, from the hips. 2, push your pelvis forward a little bit. There you go. 3, 4.
I actually came here specifically for quads just because last week I came here to do quads and the equipment was just amazing. And so I love the new tech equipment. It was so smooth. And they have that hack squat that I really like. It's called a hack squat, that one. It's like a hack squat variation, the one where you like lean into it. I like to do single leg and double, but we're gonna get to it, so you guys will see that one next.
1. Okay, 2 hold. Slow on the way down. Slower. 1 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 2 more. 2 more.
Feels good. Good pump. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna start with 2 legs. So we're gonna do like a normal hack, leaning forward into it. I'm gonna do 10 to 15 reps. I'm gonna feel out the weight first. And then superset straight into single leg. And I'm gonna tuck this back leg behind here. So. Yeah, so this is the first year as a pro that I haven't competed at all. Olympia will be my first show this season because I didn't have to qualify. My first year as a pro, I had to do a bunch of shows. I qualified on points, placed 10th at the Olympia. The next year I think I did a string of shows again. I qualified on points. My second year I placed 5th. The next year I did Tampa Pro and I won. It was my first pro show that I won. I placed 2nd. And then last year I did Tampa. I was 3rd there. I wasn't ready. I did Nashville, I won it. I did the Arnold, I won. I did Olympia, I won. So I'm qualified for life. So thankfully, just Olympia this year, lots of rest. Oh yeah, I mean, just for me, I feel like there's way less pressure because I don't have to try and qualify. I didn't have to worry about getting ready like for a show to qualify. I could just focus solely on the Olympia.
She's really rested. And
just putting everything into resting and recovering, coming back fresh for the Olympia, and only having to peak for the Olympia. But on the other hand, it's also a little nerve-wracking just because there's only one shot. Like, there's no messing it up. There's no second peak. There's no next show. It's just the Olympia and that's it. So I have to be like on the mark at Olympia. So that's why we're getting ready early. I'm just over 4 weeks out. I'll be ready in 2 weeks. So that way we can perfect that peak.
We get ready early. The title stays here in Vegas. And still.
I was saying I actually like training quads because, I mean, a lot of you guys who've been following me know I wasn't training quads for like the past couple of years just because obviously we're trying to keep balance for bikini and I didn't want my quads to take over just because I had more dominant quads anyways. So I stopped training quads from like 2019, 2020, and 2021. Last year I really didn't train quads either, so for about 3 years, just to atrophy and bring down the size. But once the size had been brought down, I felt like I was lacking a lot of detail and shape in my legs because I wasn't training them.
Hold on, pause.
What?
She didn't think that she was lacking detail.
Yes, I did.
Her husband thought she was lacking detail. And
I did too, but yes, he did too. But we were
I said
saying,
it's time to train quads again.
After the Arnold last year, I started training quads going into Olympia just because it was really just like in my front pose, even like this line right here on the side, and even just like when I'm standing or walking.
Or
like,
in movement.
just seeing a little bit more details, and even just like the shape of my legs, I felt like could have a little bit more pop if I was training quads. Obviously, I'm not training to grow. You see my training is not super heavy. A little bit of the hack thrust is heavy, but that's okay. It's more volume-based. My rep range is always like 15 to 20 upwards.
With a lot of control, a lot of control.
Tempo, time under tension, control. He loves to interrupt me. That thing is so handsome. So we started training quads again this year. All off-season trained quads, and I hated every second of it. I hate training quads because I hadn't trained them in so long. The burn when you're training quads of like the lactic acid buildup, it just makes me feel so nauseous and sick. And it just like, I couldn't stand it. But now I actually was just saying I love training quads. I love like the pump and the feeling. So do what you hate till it turns into what you love. Okay, so last exercise, we're gonna do some cable kickbacks. And I like to use the ankle straps just because it makes it a lot easier. I actually have my own ankle straps that are gonna be coming out, so stay tuned for that. And some other stuff, some cool t-shirts for the Olympia if you guys want to support me, and some bands because you guys always ask what bands I use and what ankle straps I use in my videos. So it's ones that I've been working on. You guys are going to see that soon, and you will be able to purchase them. But cable kickbacks will be the last exercise. I actually prefer to do this with a bench and have one knee on the bench for stability because you can brace your core better holding on to the bench and then just focus everything on your glutes. So if there's a bench close by, I might do that. Otherwise, we're just gonna go at it normal. Let's see, so there'll be ankle straps, and there's gonna be bands, and then these are awesome for back exercises. It'll be Jennifer Dorie's signature series, the grips. But yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm excited.
All handled by her husband and managing.
Number one. We are at KG Recovery Lounge. So Karen, I've been seeing her for bodywork for almost 3 years now. Since I've been in Vegas, she's the only person I see here. And she's awesome for like massage, all kinds of bodywork. She has actually right over there red light therapy and an infrared sauna too. And there's these boots which are awesome. So she has like an entire recovery lounge here that you can use pretty much everything imaginable for optimizing recovery. The infrared sauna is probably one of my favorite things. I like to sit in there for like 30-40 minutes, and I just find it's like, it does wonders for when you're feeling drained, your energy, but also just like, I find it really helps my skin too, and just recharges your energy. There's also like the color therapy in there, so you can change the color of the lights, and like the red, for example, gives more like energizing, and different ones stimulate like digestion and things like that, so it's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff. Thanks for coming along for my quad workout and some recovery at KG Recovery Lounge. Karen is going to do some body work on me, some PEMF, so I feel brand new for tomorrow's workout, and I will see you guys then.